Hey, it's Janae here to brighten, lighten, and ignite your day. Sprinters, we are on week 3, power of attention. Day 19, distractions. Can we say shiny objects flowing by? Ooh, I gotta go get that. 1 second, I'll be back. So I thought I'd keep these objects when we talked about reception, but we always have flying objects coming in at multiple times when it's most inconvenient to distract us. There's so many interruptions out there. And especially when you work with people or live with people, you will be constantly interrupted. And so how do we deal with these different interruptions, okay? Because research shows that every time that you are, oh wait, I have something in my oven, I'll be right back. Oh no, it won't stop. Stop. Every time we're distracted like that, we lose our attention and focus anywhere from 10 minutes to a half hour to get back into the flow state or whatever we were doing. So imagine that multiple times. When I used to work in a corporation, we would design training programs. We need to do right and have focused time, and we were constantly getting interrupted. So one idea we came up with is we got everybody a bee, kind of a fun thing, a little stuffed animal, and we put it out in the corner and we said we are busy, meaning this is important, do not interrupt us. And it gave permission in a fun way. And I want you to notice the kind of distraction personality that you have. I want to see which of these 3 examples can you relate to, and I'm going to use my 3 boys as examples because I think it's fascinating, even at a very young age, how distracted or not distracted you can be again. And first of all, we have Gavin, who's 12, kind of preteen, and he can be, are you the kind that is not distracted when you have a reason not to be? So for example, the other day, he was pretty much motivated to want to go do something with some friends, yet he had some homework and commitments to do. So we talked it over and I said, here's the deal. I think you could do both, but starting right now, you've got to get this essay done. And so he was hemming and hawing. I go, no time to hem or haw. Right now, go down, get your shoes, get all your basketball stuff ready. You have 5 minutes to get back up here, start this essay. You will work on it until they go. And he was like, whoa, okay, Mom. I said, no, I'm teaching you how to not be distracted when there's something that you want to do. So maybe you're not distracted when there's a key something motivating you, or maybe the opposite is you have that one thing that motivates you that just pinpoints your ability to not get distracted. That's my little boy, Garrett, who I've talked about in this program, who I dedicated it to because of his intensity. When he gets something on his mind, he is so single focused that it almost gets obsessive and annoying for all of us because, okay, am I going to get to, we'll just use screen time because that's a big motivator for, do I get to go do screen time when I'm right done? Okay, now I want to read right now and then I'm going to do my homework and then I'm going to do this. Okay, you have to help me do this because I'm going to do this so I can get my screen time. And before you know it, he has completed every single thing he needs to do before even school starts. So by the time he's home from school, he already got all of his stuff done. And then you have my 3rd boy, the middle child, Grant, who's such a curious, creative, thoughtful personality, and his ability to get distracted is very easily. And I was just observing this the other day. We were in the kitchen and I was asking him to help me with some chores. And next thing you know, a table full of stuff, he's grabbing something and asking me questions about it, and then he thought of something else, then he went over to go do something else, and then he was over here, and I was like, Grant, come here, bud. I asked you to help me with the dishes. What are you doing? Okay. And during a football game, it took him the entire football game to work on one sheet, and John used to laugh, and I would hear from his mom how that's what he would sit for hours because he was so distracted and not getting anything done. So which of those 3 kinds of personalities are you? And then we're going to talk about the different traps. So your one and done is to identify the different distraction traps. So let's go ahead and brainstorm what some of those might be for you. All right, so I'm hearing a common is doubt. So when we're moving toward something, what can distract us is a lot of different kinds of doubt out there, that we doubt we can do this. The mindset, if we don't have the right mindset, that can distract us into that. I'm just gonna say social media, anything else. OPP, meaning other people's priority. Yes. Another trap I hear you yelling is the comparison trap. We get distracted because we feel that other people are doing better than us. So why even start? And when I was taking the Experience Product Masterclass, it was helping me create and experientify my products and design and deliver them. We had a Facebook group, which is great to have all that love and support. But I noticed when I would use my time to go in there, the comparison trap was just pulling me in to see all these other people way far ahead of me, or not ahead of me, or thinking about these things, or getting involved in their priorities that I wasn't working on mine. And when you're running in one lane, you've got to be able to keep those distractions out. And the comparison is huge things with runners, especially if you're a sprinter. It is a no toward the end of the race or at any time to turn your head to look to see how people compare to you, because you can lose tenths of a second that way. So what are those traps? So list and kind of process, what are your distraction traps? And write those out more. Your too good for you now is to think about your A work and your C work. So your A work is your most important work toward your number 1 goal. Again, I'll give you an example here. My most important work in the number 1 goal is the video trainings that I'm doing to you and my coaching. So I want to make sure those times I have A work that are completely blocked off and focused, just so I can give you my total concentration in my heart and soul. Now my C work would be, for example, once I've done the videos, when the editing, the uploading, some of the putsy things I need to do on my site, that's C work. It still needs to get done, but I can do it in different times. So then you want to look at your time blocking. And I have a period of time, hours, where the boys are home. I can still get a few things done. I can run up in the office, but it's not concentrated full work. So look at your time blocking in your A and C work and see where you can meld those together. Make sure you're doing the right tasks at the right time so you're not distracted just because of your environment. All right, and your 3 is key. If there is one of these traps that is really a big trap for you, that you see yourself falling in over and over again, I invite you to do the shadow process on it. So you can go back to the shadow video where we, take the acronym of shadow and really walk it out, because we got to get past this. The distractions eat away our time so much more than we can imagine. Again, and based on that too, if you have not gone through the complete freebie that I did on the Jumpstart It time bending formula, that is fabulous for also getting rid of your distractions so you can gain that hour back. So many different ways so that you won't be prone to the shiny object and distracting you in the other place, but completely focused on the one thing that matters most. From my heart to yours, be love.